Hi everybody, and welcome to this video for Yule for midwinter 2016. Though of course this is valid for any Yule, I hope, but this is saying happy Yule to you all, happy winter solstice. And I thought I would start off the video by doing a little drumming with my drum that I made earlier in the year. This feels really apt for the rebirth of the sun for Yule. So just a couple of a minute or so's drumming. So if you just want to close your eyes or just get comfy and just relax and allow the drumming to just move through you. On the back of this drum I've got things that I've tied on, bells and charms and things to make the jingling noise, and I'm going to record a full drumming Yule meditation as well, so that will be hopefully on my channel really soon as well. And firstly, I'll just put this here, it wants to kind of stay on camera. Firstly, I'd just like to say thank you so much for being a part of my channel for another year and for watching my videos and interacting, and just want to say thank you for being here, and I hope we'll have many more videos for 2017 as well. But as we approach Yule, I wanted to do a video to celebrate this time in a personal way, and to maybe share a sacred ritual, a very simple focus for the winter solstice time, for the Yule time, and something we can all do, and maybe hopefully in the manic rush before the weekend, which is Christmas, and we're all kind of running around a lot and the energy seems very outer, you know, we're celebrating, parties, all that kind of thing. However, astrologically and energetically this time of the year, it really is an inner retrospective time, and a time to allow yourself that space to go deep into the midwinter and find your own inner spark. So this is a very simple thing that we can all do over the solstice period, over the Yule period. Now, winter solstice is this year, 2016, on the 21st of December. Yet you have a 3-day window around the solstices. That's on either summer or the winter solstices. So it's not just on one day, it's kind of a passageway in between each time of year. And the solstice means sun stands still. So it's when the sun arcs at seemingly the same place in the sky, hardly goes up at all. It just feels for 3 days, it looks like the sun is still in the sky. And it's the very shortest day and the very longest night. And this is obviously in the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere, this is the summer solstice. And in this deep depths of dark midwinter, I know for a lot of people 2016 has been challenging. I don't even need to go there, we all know it. It's an ending year, it's been many things to many people, but often it has been challenging. I'm not saying it's been all bad at all, but I know there's a lot of people that are going to be clearing out a lot of stuff at the end of this year, or feeling like everything has been cleared out and there's nothing left to clear. But at this end of 2016, at this longest, darkest night, the new light of life is reborn, the sun is reborn. So in paganism we see the Yule celebration midwinter as the time where the goddess becomes the mother goddess again and gives birth to the sun god. And this card in the Druidcraft tarot is that energy. Oh, this deck is so loved, it's absolutely battered, but represents the energy of rebirth, of the sun god being reborn from the dark. And you have the holly and the ivy there on the cards, and this is like the burial mound at Newgrange, where the winter solstice is aligned so that the sun rising goes straight through and pierces the back of the mound is a spectacular sight. So the rebirth of the sun, pictured by the sun here, or the sun, is one of the most important things to feel as we get to this time of year, and we feel the days getting darker and the light dwindling, and we need to feel there's hope coming. And in the darkest months, the solstice represents the seed of hope and of new life, and that what goes beyond death, what goes beyond those dark times, is new life, is transformation and hope and rebirth. And I feel this year particularly, maybe a lot of us would need to feel that beyond this year has been full of all those energies of endings in so many ways, and that there is a light for transformation, for change, and that new seeds are sown after. And from Samhain to Yule is the sort of the darker time of the year. Samhain is the celebration, the festival of death, and obviously 6 weeks later we go to Yule, which is a celebration of the seed of rebirth and the rebirth of the Holly King. So in my other videos I've talked about this, the Holly and the Oak King. Sorry, I just said the Oak King. It's the rebirth of the Oak King, not the Holly King. The rebirth of the Oak King. At the summer solstice and the winter solstice, these guys fight the plant spirit of oak and the plant spirit of holly, the kings of dark and light time of the year. And at summer, holly wins, and at the winter solstice, the oak tree wins. And the oak tree represents bringing back the light and the warmth to the world. And this is the energy of the solstice. Now, the solstice is over the 3 days, and what I said earlier was we can have a little ritual, a little focus to really align ourselves with this very sacred solstice time. And you don't even have to be pagan to do this. This is just a spiritual technique. It's just something to align with what is going on within and without. And sometimes what's going on in the whole festive world doesn't really, kind of jars sometimes with what's energetically going on. We are today on the 19th, when I'm filming this, we have gone into Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, and this is very much the start of the realigning, the refocusing, the reviewing, the making changes, so that we can manifest a life that is aligned, and a life that is going to be positive and blossoming and growing for us. So the final Mercury retrograde of the year, do check out Astro Zoe's channel, my friend Zoe Hines' channel, and April's astrology as well. They're always good to go and look and listen to what those amazing women have to say about astrology, and their take on it is absolutely brilliant. So I'll put the links for their channels below. But Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, it's in an earth sign, it's in the deep winter earth sign of Capricorn. And the sun goes into Capricorn on the 21st. So we're really going deep with how we manifest our reality, how we shake things up, what thoughts are we almost habitually thinking that have created a solid reality which may not be serving us. And this Mercury retrograde is a time of going within and going deep within to reevaluate and to reflect and to maybe shake free some of those patterns, some of those thoughts that have been repeating for days, weeks, months, years, decades, that really are, helping to manifest a reality that is not healthy for us, not positive, not allowing us to move forward. Capricorn's a very strong sign, and that's brilliant, but sometimes that strength can be restricting, and Mercury retrograde is saying, let's shake that up, let's loosen those shackles. And it is, I felt it today as it's happened. I know that we'll see lots of sort of things about what Mercury retrograde does to us in a very physical way, but if we can go within and really take this time to be silent and to go into that midwinter space, reflective, ready to renew and to rebirth our own energy, then we can make so much from this time. So as we go into those 3 days, those 3 festive days of the winter solstice, so we have the 21st, 22nd and the 23rd. What I normally do is go to Stonehenge at this time. I usually go to Stonehenge. I don't know if I will be this year. I might stay in Glastonbury and watch the sunrise from here. Watching the sunrise on the longest night and the shortest day is really powerful, because that represents watching the rebirth of the sun, and we often celebrate and sing and dance and chant as the sun comes up. lending it strength to come through and bring back new energy and new life, because to us it's as important to feel that light as it was to our ancestors. And they truly celebrated the return of the sun, and this was one of a universal festival. So, but as we go into these 3 days, we can have this as a pivotal point for ourselves personally, as we have Mercury retrograde and we have the first day of the sun standing still going into that longest night. We can reflect and we can release, and we can actually have a time to let go and have a ceremony of releasing and letting go with love, with gratitude, no matter how poopy some parts of this year may have been, and no matter how much you desperately want to release something and go, out of my life, I'm fed up of you, or maybe the opposite, maybe you're like, I know I have to let something go, but it's actually making me cry to think of releasing it. The 21st is going to be the ritual of releasing and a ritual of letting go, and we can do that in many ways. Traditionally, the Yule fire would be lit on this day, so again, the fire encouraging the light and the warmth of the new year to come through. So you could light a fire and release into the fire in some ways, by writing it down and putting it into the fire, or just energetically pouring it into the fire. Things that you are ready to let go of, and it could be one thing, it could be a huge list, but have some time and reflect on what you are ready to release in your life. What is done? What are you so over now? What are you saying, this thought pattern, this situation, this emotional state, this work situation, whatever it is keeping me stagnant, is keeping me stuck in a reality I do not want to be in. And this could be a thing about self-belief, this could be something about esteem, this could be confidence, it could be an abusive situation in some kind, you know, that you feel like, well, actually staying in this is really not serving my highest good. And this is a time to reassess it, to realign and release, and to do it with absolutely as much love as you can as possible on the 21st. I'm going to be posting some pictures on my Instagram, which is at Laura Red Witch. If you want to come and follow me, I'll put a link down there of what I'll be doing on the 21st. So each day of this 3-day ritual, I'll be posting photos up to share what I'm doing as well. But a releasing ceremony on the 21st, oh, we can let go of that heavy coat of emotions for 2016. But it may be not fire, maybe water you wish to release in, whatever way you release. It could be just a candle that you're burning, and you're pouring, so you can hold it and you can pour your intentions into that candle. That can be a black or a white candle, a silver or gold candle. Pour your intentions of what you would like to release lovingly into that candle and let it burn down. You could choose to cast something into the water, into the ocean. Just make sure it's not going to be too, not biodegradable. Make sure it's something that will degrade, no pollution. But you could cast something into the water. Sometimes I like to kind of write something, put a stone, tie it to a stone, and then throw that out into the ocean. And then that heaviness of the stone sinks, and I feel that what I have released is sunken and is gone. But a fire is a great way, and to sing around the fire and to let it go. But also, I think beforehand, have the 21st, the longest night, as that reflection, that inner time. Take some space for you. Make sure you find that time to realign, to refocus your energy, so that you can start to manifest and start to change. On the middle day, let's have the stillness. Let's be in the moment. Let's be grateful, and let's celebrate what it is that we have. The middle day, the 22nd this year, 22nd of December, is going to be our realigning day. We have released. So today, part of the ritual on the 22nd could be yoga. It could be exercise. It could be having a cleansing bath. It could be doing some meditation. And as I said, I'll be posting a Yule meditation. It was rebalancing, so that we come from this side of releasing into our center point. And yoga is a great way to do that, any stretching or anything like this, and meditating and being in our center over this day. And maybe try not to think about the past or the future too much. Just do things on the 22nd, on that middle day of the solstice, to be in this moment and to be celebrating this moment as much as possible. And this again includes a gratitude list. So for me, on the 22nd, it will be a realigning time. I'll be doing as much as I can to get myself back in balance, in a way, eating as well as I can, and doing some exercise, and meditating, and also I think I light another candle. There'll be 3 candles of this: the releasing candle, the realigning candle, and the third one. And also writing a beautiful, or drawing, or making an art piece of collage of what you are grateful for in your life over this year or at this time. So this brings a balance back on the middle day, but because it's a stillness, find time for stillness on each of the 3 days. And on the 3rd day, on the last day of our solstice festivities, which will be the 23rd this year, we are ready to re-envision, we are ready to enact, we are ready to calibrate our lives. We're ready to be adventurous and begin to set those intentions and those wishes and those dreams for the coming months and the coming year. So you should be at a clearer point than you are now, because you've released, you've realigned, and you're ready to renew and rebirth something. It could be one specific thing you feel, I would love to bring in and to energetically, sometimes the less things you focus on, the better. Just doing one thing at a time can be really, really powerful. Otherwise you get overwhelmed. But make those wishes, set those intentions. This is a great day to make a vision board. Or I make my vision boards in my journal, so I don't often do it outside. I create it in my journal, and you use glitter, you can use images that you've drawn or found, and words, and just make it for you. Make it absolutely beautiful, so every time you look at it you feel excited. It's going to be imbued with the energy of what you want to bring in. And yeah, as you come out into the light, as the trumpets herald the beginning of your rebirth, your re-energizing time, take that fresh breath. So find maybe time to go for a walk on the 23rd, to go out into nature, see the light, acknowledge the light returning in some way. Make a vision board. The 3rd candle will be about your wishes you would like to bring in. So you have the banishing candle, the releasing candle, you have the realigning candle, and you have the rebirthing candle. And those 3 candles can be lit over this time. And they're simple things, literally, and you don't have to do what I'm doing. Find your own things that resonate with you at this time, but do, if you wish, follow these 3 steps over the Yule time, because we can miss out on the magic of the moment when we're so busy running towards the festivities of what we're kind of supposed to be doing, and running around to get presents sorted and family and everything like this, when there's actual magic happening in the world out there. There's an opportunity for us to reflect, an opportunity for us to realign, an opportunity for us to re-envision our future, to empower ourselves, and to see which kind of world we want to be living in 2017 and beyond. So happy Yule to you all, whatever you do. Try and watch the sunrise on one of those days. Maybe the 21st would be great, or 22nd, 23rd. Absolutely watch the sunrise if you can. Remember, the 3 steps are to release on the 21st, to realign on the 22nd, and to re-envision and rebirth on the 23rd. And if you do something small to connect with those energies on those 3 days, then hopefully you'll be creating something beautiful for the year ahead. So thank you for watching, and so much love to you all. I'll drum you out, and I'll see you all really soon.